Welcome back, everyone. It's Abdallah here with another exciting tips and tricks tutorial guide for Yokai Watch 3. Today's episode is showing you how to get all Deva yokai within the game. The strongest yokai that you can possibly imagine, and arguably the most rare yokai as well, aside from Pandanoko and Starinoko. Today is a powerful episode, and I'm glad that you guys are here watching. So make sure that you guys share this video and jump on board with doing every single thing that it takes in order to get these guys every single day. Now, if you guys missed it, Nintendo hooked us up with a couple copies of Yokai Watch 3 that we're giving away. Take a look at the description for all the ways of how you can enter to do that. So without further ado, let's show you guys how to get Lord Enma Awoken, how to get Umbral Enma, Solar Enma, Infinite Enma, Ancient Enma, Hinozall Awoken, and Righteous Zazel. That's 7 Deva yokai. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. It's gonna be pretty intense. Anyway, thanks for coming. Ooh boy, let me know which one is your favorite. My favorite definitely has to be I would say Umbral Enma, because we had that quest with him and we did that quest via Premiere. It was so much fun. It was so fun. Anyway, so let's do this. In order to properly show you the pure strength of these yokai, I need to show you their raw stats without any equips on. These are their level 99 stats. You guys can see over here that Solar Enma, we're not even gonna go over their skills yet. At the very end of the episode, we'll go over their skills in Blaster's T. We'll go over their skills in main game, but I just want you to look at these stat numbers. 200s, upper 200 right over here. Oh, that's so good. We've got Ancient Enma, the strongest yokai with strength stat in the game, 419. Amazing. We also have Infinite Enma with a very good speed stat and a very good all-round stat spread. We've got Enma Awoken right over here. These guys are pretty good. At least 200s for all these guys. Hinozall over here, although he's slow, he's got the strongest spirit attack stat in the game, 400 at least. And of course, Righteous Zazel, very good strength stat and speed stat as well. So all 7 of these guys are looking really good. Can't wait to show you exactly how to get them. So without further ado, let's jump on into it. Now, you have access to the Blaster's T portion of the game, right? A lot of you guys do. As long as you have a D rank yokai watch, you can go right behind Nate's house, follow Molar Petite over to the secret area, and then you'll start working on Blaster's T, which is an entirely separate game from the main story. And going into Blaster's T will allow you to have pretty much like easy mode within the main story, if you think about it. So yeah, I'm super excited for this. So what you want to do is, after you're done playing through a couple dungeons, you'll notice that all the way in the very top of the Cluvian continent is going to be your favorite yokai friend. This is Mr. E himself. The mustache, the fart noises, all that stuff. He's here. And Mr. E allows you to take on Mount Cluvimpus, where you can get 4 out of the 7 Deva yokai. So if you do, talk to this guy, he'll give you 1 Deva tag, and every time you get one, you'll save your game. So there's no way of save scumming it. Yeah, so you can't do that. So speaking of scum, make sure that you guys are all paying attention to official QR codes. I'm gonna go on record saying right now that level 5 has given me a whole bunch of QR codes to give to you guys all throughout the upcoming releases. So make sure you only scan those from official Yokai Watch channel or myself. Do not scan in any tag QR codes for risk of any kinds of damage to your save file. You don't want that to happen. So if you talk to this guy once a day, you'll be able to get Deva tags. It's that simple. It's that simple. So let's take a look. Right over here, you can see that we have, I've got about 15 innovative tags. This is good. Hinozall Awoken, the Ancient Enma from the Ancient tag. The Awoken tag gives you Lord Enma Awoken, and then the Righteous tag gives you the chance to get Righteous Zazel. Now that's 4 of them. I've been doing a couple of them off screen, but I wanted to keep them at 15 so that we can potentially do some rare yokai hunts a little bit later on within the launch of Yokai Watch 3. I can't wait to do that with you guys. I just need maybe 2 more Awoken tags, and maybe we'll get them in the next couple days. So I'm banking on it. Once we get 15, we'll start. So I'm primed and ready to go. Now, here's the thing, guys. If you're just playing Yokai Watch 3 for the very first time, I mean, this is the first week of launch at the time of recording, don't worry, this still applies to you. You may not have the strongest yokai, but start playing a little bit of Blaster's T and start collecting those Deva tags every single day so that it only takes a quick second to do so, talking to Mr. E and saving your game and collecting one. So then once you're officially at like level 60, 70, 80, or if you want to join our Discord, discord.gg/Abdallah, you guys can absolutely have a fun time playing with other people. So anyway, now that we know what the Deva tags are all about, we can take said Deva tags into the Sergeant Burley area here, and you can go over to the Forbidden Dungeons. Ooh, right over here, you can see that in the top right corner of the bottom screen, you can see how many Deva tags you have for that. So I've got 15 of these Awoken ones in order to potentially battle Hinozall Awoken. Right over here, 15 of these Righteous Zazel ones, 15 of these, and of course 13 of the Enma Awoken. We'll get some more later. What's really great about these dungeons is that they're only 5 floors, and once you get to that top floor, you battle said Deva Yokai. They're very strong, so don't take them too lightly. One of the other things that I do want to show you guys is once you have the ability to jump on in with all of these yokai, you're going to have an easier time simply because all of these levels have the recommended team level of question mark on them. So that means that it's based off your current treasure level. You can see over here on the bottom screen right now, my treasure level is at 108. So since I'm at 108, that means that it'll take a random amount of how strong the enemy yokai and how strong the end boss is going to be based on that treasure level. Now here's a quick trick that I want you guys to do and get used to doing this so that you guys are all set. Now empty out your entire inventory. Simply put, by putting it inside your storage box. It's always good to store a whole bunch of these getaway things. If you like befriending yokai, you can store some of these, but I would highly recommend storing all of your berserkers orbs and all of your defenders orbs so that you can make your end game armors and weapons the strongest they can be and maxing out your treasure level. All right, so a treasure level, since mine is 108, it really depends on a couple different factors. For one, it depends on how strong all of your weaponry and your armor is. You guys can see that they're around like 300. And it also depends on what level your yokai are and what ranks they are too. So we've got a pretty average ranking over here of 108. I mean, it's not the best and it's not the worst, but here's what you want to do before you start going into the Deva ones, the Deva tags. So here we go. You are going to put every single one of your armors and all of your weapons inside the box before moving out. Very easy, right? That's also very good. And if you want to take it a step further, you can indeed talk to little Yora over here. And unfortunately, there's no befriending help that will help you with these Deva missions. You can't bring a popularity yokai. They're all cutscene based. So once you're done beating them, you're going to have a chance at a cutscene. And it's either going to be yes or no. More likely than not, it's going to be no. There's a very small % chance that you'll do it. But while you're doing it, if you want to ensure that you're going to be very strong for it and don't mess it up, I would say use the legendary one. Legendary only costs 1 ghastly fragment and it boosts your strength times, not necessarily times 2, but 2 levels up, and your HP to make you even more bulky. So I like that one. You can use it, but of course, if you're super strong at level 99, you won't need that. So now that you have emptied out your entire pockets, you guys can select dungeon, and now that you're in the forbidden one, and these are random numbered, you guys can see from the question mark in the top screen right hand corner. Yeah, it's going to be based off of your current treasure level. Remember, I was at treasure level 108, but now that I put no equips on, I'm at treasure level 17. So they're going to put a whole bunch of easy yokai, and the boss at the very end is going to be easier as well. So let's show you a little bit of what this is all about. Now, if you guys have seen Including Keyhole, one of the first ones that you go to, this is treasure level 5, okay? We're all going to start out this way. But with these random ones, it is based off of your treasure level. So I'm not going to use a Hinozall Awoken one. I've got, how about something like this? Like Mass Labyrinth, sure. I got 36 of these stones. We're going to move out and I'll show you exactly what's going on. Okay, so once you move out, you will be able to be in like a little vestibule area before you actually enter in the dungeon. Right then and there is where the trick comes in getting your T rank, your treasure rank from level 17 back to what it was originally, simply by clicking on the bottom screen over here to inventory and putting all of your weaponry back on every single one of your yokai. Hey, what do you know? So now we are technically in like a treasure rank level dungeon that's maybe like 7, with our yokai that are treasure rank level 100 plus. And then of course you could go into the battles and go from there. So that's a little trick that will help you make the dungeons a little bit easier. I'm gonna ditch out of here simply because I don't want to do a dungeon and waste your entire time of doing what dungeons are. You guys have seen my Blasters T videos, so you guys know what that's all about. Anyway, I'll give you some more tips about that in a little bit. But now that we've covered exactly where the 4 Deva tag yokai are, you have the righteous Zazel, Hinozall Awoken, you have ancient Enma, and one more. Who is that? Yes, them. Ancient, Hinozall, Righteous, and Lord Enma Awoken. Yes, those 4. So you guys may be wondering, hey, where are the other 3? Abdallah, there's 7 Deva yokai. Where do you get the other ones? Now, this one is going to take a little bit longer for you guys, simply because you have to go through every single one of these different ruins in the game. So if you guys have been paying attention to my playlist of Blasters T, you guys know that I did every single one of these during a live stream, and we did it. And going through and beating the final ones, the final levels within here, they're like 60 floor dungeons, so good luck with that. Anyway, go through and complete all these, and then you'll unlock the Enma Palace. Enma Palace is very strong. There's a lot of strong yokai. You can see the recommended level for your treasure team is about 70, 80, 90, 95, etc. And then of course, once you have the opportunity, after you're done beating all of them, you will in fact have an opportunity to befriend these 3 yokai. Solar Enma, Infinite Enma, and Umbral Enma. The last 3 Deva yokai, treasure rank level 130 recommendation, they're no joke. And you guys can see the Sentinel yokai in here are very strong yokai. They're at least S ranks. You guys can see that there. So the beauty about getting these 3, and I would arguably say that these are really, really good versions of all of Enma. The best thing about this is that you don't need any tags for it. You can continuously grind Dark Labyrinth over and over and over again in order to get every single one of these. And like I said earlier, they're cutscene yokai. Befriending doesn't help. I mean, you can bring Dan Doodle, sure, it doesn't hurt, but don't count on it. And one of the other things that I do want to mention is that you can indeed play this online with friends. And we have a huge Discord with a whole bunch of people that are always playing Blasters T. So click on cooperate with someone, go cooperate with far players, and just join them. But here's the thing though, you can indeed host a session and get some people on board, but the person that puts up the Deva tag, that person will be the only person that gets that yokai. Okay, I repeat. So if you're joining up with someone's like, hey dude, you guys want to grind Devas with me? And then you just join them, there's no way that you're going to befriend a Deva with them. It's only the person who spends the tag. You're just along for the ride and the free experience to help out a friend. So keep that in mind as you guys are playing online multiplayer. Join the Discord. It's pretty cool. Discord.gg/Abdallah. All right, well, I think that's going to be it. We talked to you guys about every single one of those yokai. I guess I can go into showing you guys how they look, and we'll go into more competitive aspects of them. I think that would be a good way to end off the episode. So let's take it a step further, give you a little bit more value for this video, and we'll talk about what I think are the best Deva yokai. Out of all 7, we'll talk about the best ones. So let's go into it, and I'll show you guys exactly what's up. So we'll go straight from the top, I guess. Solar Enma, pretty great, all-round stats. I like him a lot. He can either be physical or he can be special. The thing about him is that his skill is absolutely amazing, very overpowered. Sets the target tile ablaze when using your techniques. So you definitely want to make him brainy. You want to make sure that he is always using technique attacks so that that tile space is on fire. So good. Incinerate, awesome. Radiant Rapture, boosting strength, and Solar Slam is at plus. So that's really good of splitting people up if they're in combos. I like him. Ancient Enma, right over here. He's very strong. 419 is nothing to scoff at. And he does one hit, which is Bone Crusher, and it knocks the enemy back a tile. His skill is Final Judgment, knocks out an enemy on very low health. That's pretty good. I don't really know what constitutes as very low health. I haven't really played around with him too much. And his speed stat is really slow. So, I mean, unless you got a way of boosting a yokai's speed, he's going to be attacking relatively slowly. But hey, he packs a punch and he hits like a truck, so pretty cool. He's got Incinerate. You don't necessarily want to use that. Wrathful Judgment is going to be that plus again, and then he has the strength boost, so pretty decent, pretty decent. We've got Infinite Enma right over here. Infinite Enma is by far, in my opinion, one of the better Devas in the game. And you want to get this guy if you want to completely destroy people in local battles or online. He's so OP that I would petition banning him right now. He's so OP. Anyway, skill, Infinite Undoing, resets enemy move timer when attacking them. So that's pretty great. If you want people to stick to where they're at, you attack them, and then they're stuck there. If they have a slow move timer, like some of the tanky yokai, they get reset and they can't move again. And that's really what he's all about. His speed stat's amazing. You guys can see over here that here's the crux of the set. Space-time surge? Are you joking right now? Bends time and space to damage all foes and hold them in place. It's not big damage, but the holding them in place is what is really killer about this. So you can keep them on your bench, or you can leave them on your main grid and just wait until his ultimate's ready, and then boom, knock that out. You freeze everyone so that you can use someone else's ultimate and then hit them with that guaranteed while they're stuck in that one spot. So if you guys have Cyborg Y is here, you can turn them into Kyborgs. Or if you have any other yokai that you just really want to destroy and knock them out with, boom, this guy is where it's at. Stitch in Time boosts speed, so that's pretty great as well. And what's also great about him is that he has the wait time of 1. So that's faster than Shogunyan, man. That's really good. So he can zip around the map wherever he wants and just gain all that fun stuff. It's so intense. Anyway, so we have Enma Awoken right over here. He's got an Awakening that after 5 actions, he gets a huge stat boost. That's pretty good, 5 actions. Hey, you know what? Go for it. So he's kind of like an all-round attacker, I would say so. Meteor Punch is ×3, and then Evil Eyeball is straight down the middle, and he does an all-stats boost. So he's pretty okay. Middle of the pack, Umbral Enma. I love this guy. He's one of my favorite ones as well. Small gain in power when an ally or enemy is defeated. Now, it's not just like Snartle's boost, where if you knock someone out, you're going to get a stat raise. This is anyone, even people on your team. So keep them on board. Keep them in the back. When someone gets knocked out, not necessarily by his hands, he's going to get that stat boost. So I like him. Physical attacker, dude. Practice punch. Boom, 1 hit, Annihilator straight down the middle, and the all stats boost as well. You can use him for technique damage, but I mean, based off of his stats, it's more geared towards strength stat, so that's how it works. We got Hinozall Awoken. He's pretty good. I like his ability, pop-up blocker, nullifies a ultimate move or attack, so that's great. Of course, I've never seen it really nullify a ultimate move because it gets used before an attack is about to hit him, so that's kind of cool. But the thing about him is that he's slow, like Ancient Enma, but he's kind of the opposite. He only uses the Spirit Attack, or you want him to use Spirit Attack. So make him brainy and watch him do some work with that awesome voltage. The thing I don't like about him is Gratitude Beam. It's randomly spaced, so you're not really sure of where it's going to hit when you start initiating it. So that's kind of lame. But you know what? It's okay. That voltage that he just fires off is very strong. That Eureka moment is an all stats up boost. Okay. Next up, we have, not only does he attack, but he protects as well. This guy's really good. Godspeed allows 1 preemptive, guaranteed critical attack. Oh boy. Dang, I'm thinking that right now. Dude, and you give him the soul that increases the power of your crits, and right off the bat, boom, big crit. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? With 293 attack stat? Are you joking? Make him rough, dude. So you guys can see that he does Lightning Slash, 3 hits, but he's also able to heal. So that's very cool. And Heavenly Sword straight down the middle, and then he does an In Spirit of, of the regeneration, and his wait time is 2. Oh man, this guy's good. And his speed's at 271. So you can see that his Spirit stat is not that great. So you can rely on him as a healer. But dude, when you're sitting on almost 300 attack stat, I feel like his Spirit stat's almost a waste. So it's up to you guys on how you want to use him. He'll heal a little bit if you want to. You can make him tender if you'd like, but rough is probably the way to go with him. So anyway, so those are all of the main yokai in main game. Let's talk about them in Yokai Watch Blaster's T, because there's really only 2 yokai that I would highly recommend for Blaster's T, and I'll show you guys them right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Medallion Medals, and we're gonna go from all yokai. I guess I can go by new. Yeah, this is fine. All right, so Righteous Zazel, he's really good, okay? The reason why he's really good in Blaster's T is because he attacks and he heals. That's really all you need, right? Increases speed of skill, meter, refill, and movement. Okay, that's cool. And he's got Heavenly Sword and Attacking Ultimate, so very good. So he can be your healer and he can attack too. That's the best. When it comes to blasters, you always want that. He's really good. Solar. God's Blade Shockwave Stomp creates an encircling wall of flame. Okay, that's powerful. I like it. He's fast. And Solar Slam, awesome. He's just an all-out attacker, so I like him. Infinite Enma, one of the best ones, simply because of his skill. So gives all allies infinite stamina. Are you joking? So you don't have to worry about running out of stamina. Trust me, it's the most annoying thing in blasters. It's just running out. It's like, come on, I want to go. I want to find the exit. I don't want to worry about managing stamina. He's got God's Blade and Blitz Attack, really awesome. And then Space-Time Surge, pretty cool. So he's really good. Who else do we have? Ancient Enma. Yeah, he's good. God's Blade, Ultra Force Field, Invincibility. Boost damage to foes when at low HP. Yeah, he's okay. Normal Speed, Wrathful Judgment. Okay, he's an attacker. I like him. Not the best, but he's okay. Enma Awoken's really good. Turns serious once each minute. So he's got that Enma Gorb from Yokai Watch Blasters, the previous version. And then God's Blade and Dodge is also very good in case you guys are going up against them. Who else do we really want to talk about? Here's who we really want to talk about. Let's see. Where is my move out team? Or I can just look for them. Okay, so let's go by name. I'll go by name, just so that you guys are on board with that one. But no, dude, it's really all about Hinozall Awoken. Hinozall Awoken is by far the most useful. He's not the strongest by any means. So if you got one person on board with a Hinozall Awoken, you're all set. Simply because his skill is know-it-all. All areas are displayed on the map. That means when you go into a blind dungeon with Hinozall, your entire map is completely there. You see everything. You see the doors. You see all the yokai that are carrying treasures. He's so useful. So get this guy and keep him on your team. You're going to be good to go. But Umbral Enma was another one that I didn't really get a chance to show you. He's pretty decent. I'll show you guys him as well. Umbral Enma. Umbral QRSTUD. Too many yokai, dude. I gotta clean out this. Alright, Umbral Enma right here. So God's Blade Fall Back Attack is like the best the game-changing move right here because it has invincibility frames on it. Ultra boost to all sets after reviving an ally. One of the things I didn't mention is that when you're playing in Blaster's T, all the Deva yokai have the ability to resurrect fallen teammates so quickly. Every single one of them do it. Now, if you do it with Umbral Enma, you'll be able to get an all stats boost every time you bail someone out. So that's also very cool. And Annihilator 800 damage is so good. So anyway, he's one of my favorites. I think that Infinite Enma is very useful. Hinozall Awoken's very useful, and Righteous Zazel. Those are my top three. And then pretty much everyone else after that. So as long as you have those top three, you're going to help out your teammates. Well, ladies and gents, that is my entire tutorial on all the Deva yokai. Not only did we talk to you guys about all 7 of them within the game, we showed you guys exactly how to get them and the fact that you guys can get them online. We took it a step further and we showed you guys all the stats of every single one of these guys and what you can do with them in main game and Yokai Watch Blasters T. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Smash that like button and of course answer our comment question today. Who's your favorite Deva yokai? And let me know why. Who's my favorite? I don't know. In Blasters T, I like Hinozall. But in main game, I think maybe like Umbral because he's cool, like his attitude. I think I like Infinite Enma because he's so strong in battling. But if you guys didn't already, enter our giveaway sponsored by Nintendo of America. You need to make sure you guys do that on board. So there's links in the description on how to win one of these copies. We got 3 of them to give away. So do all that. Smash the like button. If you guys have more time today, newest video on the channel there, playlist here, recommendations there. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're updated on the latest and greatest Yokai Watch content on YouTube. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.